It's the Gospel Journal, Malawi, and welcome to a brand new week and also a brand new topic. And this is Reverend Nasi Chunga, and let us walk together throughout this week looking at the new topic. And the new topic for this week is Jesus, the man of sorrow. In other words, the suffering servant. I'm reading Isaiah 53, verse number 3 for today, Sunday, 1st of February 2026. And it reads, "He was despised and rejected by men, a man of sorrow and acquainted with grief, and as one from whom men hide their faces. He was despised, and we esteemed him not." Today, we begin to look at one of the pre-crucifixion themes in Scripture. And we say, Jesus, the man of sorrow. And from the prophecy of Isaiah that we read from Isaiah chapter 53, by the way, the whole Isaiah chapter 53 is prophetic, looking at the man of sorrow or the suffering servant. And we also see the fulfillment of the same prophecy in the Gospels, in the New Testament. So, Jesus is described as a man of sorrow. But what does it mean when we say Jesus, the man of sorrow or the suffering servant? Well, from the passage we read, Isaiah chapter 53, verse number 3, it talks about what Jesus went through. And it says, Jesus intimately knew grief, pain, betrayal, and rejection. So as a man of sorrow, Jesus felt pain. I want to speak to you as you go through pain. Know that Jesus, as a suffering servant, the man of sorrow, knows what pain is because he went through pain before. And when we talk about betrayal, Jesus was betrayed and understands what it means to be betrayed. Jesus knows grief. When we grieve and we mourn, Jesus understands because he mourned. And Scripture says, as a suffering servant, because of what he went through, he carried our sorrows, and he went through all this, difficult and challenging situation. He was a servant who did it on behalf of a sinner, you and me. That's why he was acquainted with grief. He knows what grief is. And because of it, people could not even look at him because he was a man who was disfigured because of sorrow, because of suffering, as it were. So, when we talk about Jesus, the man of sorrow, or the suffering servant, it is a term that describes Christ who went through all this for the sake of saving the sinner. And his salvific mission was accomplished. Not easy, but through a difficult and painful journey. He had to endure all this on behalf of a sinner so that a sinner can find freedom and salvation. You and me would be free today because of a suffering servant who suffered on our behalf, the man of sorrow. Good morning.